Good evening, Speed Gaming 2. Welcome to tonight's matchup between jkoper and Leslie Pro 04. Tonight's matchup is a 1-0 matchup. Each one of these runners is looking to have their second win in as many weeks. Tracking for us tonight is Kami and Renikai, and here in the booth with me is KTAP4321. How are you tonight, KTAP?
I'm doing great. I want shenanigans for this seed. Or maybe I don't want shenanigans, because I've seen these seeds being really rude lately.
Yeah, there's been quite a few that have really tripped up a lot of the runners, so that's the beautiful part about any random percent, not any percent, and we'll have to see what they get. Race is getting ready to start.
Do you have any hopes for any flags on tonight?
I hope for shapes and hard-to-find items.
Honestly, I'm hoping for a 3-3 on me on commentating on boomstick seeds.
Boomstick is always fun. Alright, and the runners are off. Looks like they're starting with the magic boomerang. Neither of them has checked to see what Triforce pieces they have yet.
Well, it's not going to be official yet, because we don't know if we'll have first quest or second quest.
That's right.
So we have the more useful boomerang to start with. At least it can kill stuff.
Yeah, and with those moblins rolling down and being killed by the boomerang, we either have 0 hit point enemies or ±4 hit points.
We'll find that out later, but we do see a bomb drop already, and jkoper getting that first bomb drop. And look at this secret. It is a... Oh no, this is giving me signs.
Yeah, so far it's a vanilla medium secret, so we'll have to see what the others are.
Let's hope this seed is not as financially difficult as the others. And let's see what's under these Arma statues. And that's just another secret.
Alright, so far looks like we do have vanilla secrets. Both the little one and the medium are vanilla, so...
I mean, once is just once. Twice is coincidence. Thrice is enemy action. And with this happening 2 times, I'd say it's not coincidence no more. But Leslie took an overall death and back to start he goes, and we're gonna see what's under... Oh! I saw a vanilla bomb price.
Yeah, all 3 in there were vanilla, and it was vanilla shop. We also had arrows in there.
But we have still not seen hide nor hair of our Armos item, but we do see level 6 first.
Ooh, and this appears to be second quest 6, so it's looking like 1 through 6 are going to be second quest.
And Patra's also there.
So at this point, we can also hope for extra bosses.
I mean, I felt bad because that's a dark room and you kind of need a candle to light the way.
And Leslie Pro just got over to the Vanilla Sword Cave, and the location for the wood sword is shuffled.
And oh shoot! Yep, yeah, that's vanilla shop prices. But jkoper is digging this 6 very early on. Maybe if we're lucky, this is the item staircase.
Yeah, I think jkoper's realizing we have 0 hit point enemies, so that boomerang can get you pretty far in a lot of these levels.
For all we know, this could be a swordless seed. Oh wait, we need one to stun Ganon.
Yeah, fortunately for most, if not all, the runners, the White Sword and Mag's upgrades being bombs is turned off, and nothing will be swordless.
But we did see our first take any cave, and we also see one of our staircase item in 6 is a heart container. And we also found mags.
Okay, so seeing that heart container in the bottom of 6 means one of two things. That's either our coast heart or we have heart shuffle on.
You took the words just right out of my mouth, but we're also going to be seeing the coast soon.
And jkoper just saw the yellow banana in level 6 on the floor, which means we do have heart shuffle on.
Good riddance. And you lose. Good day, sir, in the words of Willy Wonka. That was our door repair. I did not catch how much that was beforehand. I just catch the number after. But we are going to see some more overworld exploration, though Leslie is getting low on bombs right now. But do you want to know what I think is weird? Neither runner has checked for their starting Triforces, and for all they know, they could already have this well, actually, no, they don't have this Triforce because it's blinking.
That's correct. I think jkoper was... He usually will pop out and check when he gets to a level, but finding the compass before he found the items, he knew that he didn't have this one.
Well, that's unfortunate, seeing that map on the other side of a lava room.
Yeah, so far it's looking like he is potentially blocked in this level. There may be a way around, though.
Was that the hint cave I just saw on Leslie's screen?
I missed it.
It was either hints or gambling, but I think hints. So who knows, the hints might be helpful tonight, or they might just lead you astray.
Yeah, I'm sure the runners are hoping for helpful hints, with this being a mixed quest and then the heart shuffle on. It can make it pretty difficult finding items, as jkoper gets that Triforce out of level 6.
I mean, that's pretty fast for a first Triforce, sub 10.
Yeah, 6 minutes in and still no sword, but getting an extra Triforce, so that always helps out.
You sure this isn't a swordless tournament?
Thankfully, it is not.
And jkoper picks up that blue candle out of the shop, so now we have fire. So we can start some forest fires and light up some dark rooms.
Alright, and we have our sword. It's found in the vanilla letter... Or no, that's in vanilla level 6.
Yeah, I think so, but we have any roads. Of course there's never a cab when you need one, that's why you just use an Uber. And jkoper is extorted out of all his money to repay the damages of door destruction. But we are gonna maybe see our Armus item soon? And it's a heart container!
Alright, with that extra heart, that puts Leslie Pro up to 5, which gives him a 2/3 chance of being able to get the white sword item if he finds it. Ooh, and unfortunately took a beam right to the face trying to get across.
Yeah, and luckily, like, if I was a runner, I'd be so glad seeing these 0 HP enemies, because you can just make quick work of them.
Yeah, when you're doing random percent, it's always a huge relief to see that, knowing you don't have to worry about plus or minus 4 and, getting blue whiz robes filled up in rooms and rolling up to 14 hit points.
jkoper just found 3 and left. Okay.
I feel like he's gonna go get the meat before he goes back in there, and also keys, because the bottom portion's usually blocked off by a key door.
And I'm looking over at Leslie's rupee count. That is a nice rupee count. You could easily buy a candle and some arrows right now.
Oh wow, I didn't even notice that.
So, I think we've most likely confirmed this not being a boomstick seed since we haven't seen the book at any of the shops.
Trying to think. I don't know if we've seen the cheap shield shop yet. Or, I'm sorry, the expensive shield shop.
Most likely. I've said this before and been proven wrong, but let's see where this seed takes us.
And for our any roads, looks like we have near Vanilla Star up in the northeast corner and a couple in Death Mountain. So not a bad any roads. Can get you across the map pretty quickly.
Is it just me, or is this map looking weird? Or is 3 usually like this?
This is your second quest 3. There were 2 extra rooms. I don't know the whole reasoning for those 2, but yeah, that's the L in the Zelda.
Okay. Jeez. That's what you call design issues.
Yeah, it's definitely goofy, but one thing did notice, jkoper had the compass in 3 and it was not flashing, so that was one of our starting Triforces.
That is good to know. But Leslie is dipping into this level 6 with much more welly equipped. Also spent 60 rupees to get that blue candle. And hopefully we'll dig out this Triforce and clean out the 6 pretty soon. And those are some expensive hints.
Yeah, they definitely are. And one other thing I just noticed, we have permanent sword beam in tonight's match.
Ooh, fun. We also have the wand.
Yeah, it looks like the wand was just a free floor grab there in 3.
For those wondering in chat, we have all but confirmed Heart Shuffle to be on. And Leslie is taking out this Patra excellently. Let's see if he's gonna do the nice fancy swag shots. And nope, no block clipping now. Although jkoper now just takes a heart from an any cave. Any take cave.
Right, and with that Patra fight for Leslie Pro, we found out that the bosses did not roll to 0 hit points. I did not catch how many hits it took the Patra head, so I'm not sure if that shuffled or not.
So I will say, where was my thought? Oh yeah, I forgot.
And Leslie Pro just checked his Triforce pieces. Looks like we also have level 2 for the starting.
The jkoper just found our doctor's note. I don't think it's possible to not spend it all in one place. You gave us a measly 10 rupees. But on the other hand, Leslie is getting closer and closer to that Triforce in 6. And that's the 3rd Take Any Cave jkoper stumbled upon, and this time opts for the potion. Those potions have come in clutch multiple times in this tourney so far.
Yes, they have. We've seen some pretty nasty level 9s, and a lot of people finding some red bubbles right before they find Ganon, so having those potions can be very handy.
More door repair fees.
Alright, and unfortunately for Leslie Pro, I think right before he up-A'd here a little bit ago, he got bought by a red bubble. So he's without his sword for the time being, but as long as he can find that Triforce, he'll be in alright shape.
Well, he is a couple rooms away from it, so it's not going to be too bad.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I don't think jkoper was able to get to the Triforce from that direction, but he may have.
Oh, we found the silvers as our white sword item.
Oh, I think that was called in chat, too, earlier.
Ah, yes, Argentum. And Leslie is still determined to get the Triforce out of the 6, not too far away, and is going to momentarily get it.
Yeah, it looks like he's heading in the right direction now. He's found both the items, so it's just a quest to get to the Triforce now.
And we have... Oh, right, I forgot invisible walls for a second.
Almost thought he pulled off a magic trick.
Yeah, but just easily took out those ropes, and jkoper up and A's back to start, only to light a bushfire.
Alright, and with that, Leslie Pro ties it up. They each have the same 3 Triforces, and he's getting ready to get back out there and start more exploration. jkoper now is going through the forest.
Though this makes them 10 minutes apart from that first Triforce grab. Yet, jkoper's covered a lot more ground being able to get into that level 3 and picking up that wand, and also finding the silvers as on our white sword.
That's correct. jkoper, I think, cleared most, if not all, of Death Mountain and East Death Mountain, so that's quite a bit of exploration already at 15 minutes in.
Now we're seeing more and more. And another door repair. No one likes to see door repairs. I just want to go to the coast and see what's on the coast.
Yeah, for their starting position, I'm pretty surprised that neither runner has checked the coast item yet.
And jkoper decides to pick up the bait, because you never know when you're going to need some bait.
That's a good call on jkoper's part. He did find the wand in 3, but there is another item outstanding, so it's good to have that just in case.
I mean, the wand is an always useful tool that I don't mind coming across.
Yeah, normally it's great having the 2 hit points of damage with the wand, but with 0 hit point enemies, it doesn't matter as much as having that extra hitbox today.
But speaking of getting hit, Leslie takes another overworld death, and back to start we go again.
And now Leslie Pro has the candle going to do some of these forest checks too.
So it looks like we're going to have some steps being retraced. Oh, looky here.
Yeah, we have a level 2 sighting. Still don't know if jkoper has checked his Triforce pieces, but not sure if he knows he doesn't need it.
That was 3 wand hits to kill the boss.
Yeah, it's looking kind of like the bosses rolled vanilla. And we have a red candle right there on the floor.
Well, at least you don't have to leave the screen and come back if you misaim your fire.
Yeah, that's always nice having that red candle.
And we're seeing more enemies. Now it's time to play the bomb hole gotcha.
Yeah, it looks like he got a little stuck in that room, but was able to replenish his bombs with those Giddos, and on his way out, working on to the next area.
Well, I'd say it was totally worth it picking up that compass. Well, actually, no, because jkoper already has the Triforce. Duh.
Yeah, at the best, that Triforce is just good for a health refill for him right now.
Well, health refills can make or break certain parts when you're in a seed.
Unfortunately, jkoper keeps bombing to the left, but he's in the left column of level 2. I think he's just now realizing that.
I don't think you can bomb to the left on the left side of the letter.
No, unfortunately not, and now he's down to 3 bombs from 8. Make that 2.
Well, hopefully jkoper gets an enemy that has a bomb drop, so... Oh!
Ooh, that's worth that dig, having the red ring.
Now it's time to get the heck out of Dodge out of this level, too. That was a good haul out of level 2.
Yeah, it's, you always have to wonder if it's going to be worth the dig or not, and that one definitely was.
Well, this makes jkoper able to fly through the seat a lot faster in combat-wise.
Yeah, even, you know, when he gets to level 7, level 8, looks like there's going to be a ton of bosses in there. He can just tank right through it.
But Leslie is going to... If Leslie doesn't die on this screen...
Ooh, just made it.
Leslie's in level 2 and probably will closely follow behind with that red candle and red ring. Huh! Both of the red items were in here.
Alright, Wesley getting to the staircase. Gonna find his red candle here.
Eventually we'll make it to the coast. But Leslie, I think, is going to make quick work of this with this too and head on out. Feeling a lot better about combat.
Yeah, and I think more importantly, both of them were able to pick up, I think, at least net a couple of keys in this level 2. It's been pretty key start so far, so having the extras is always nice.
Though I think jkoper just stumbled upon his either 4th or 5th Take Any cave.
And this is one of the few times I wasn't keeping track on it. Yeah, I believe it is his 3rd.
Well, I think it's 4 because I've been kind of keeping track of it.
Alright, and he's going through buying hints. Feat of Strength for the Magic Boomerang, and also showing it's in level 5, which is also the item they started with.
Lovely game! Your hints are useless.
And jkoper not bothering to go for the other hint in there just yet, so we'll have to see what that is here down the road.
Yeah, though I think Leslie's gonna probably make a detour to that Triforce to get the health refill.
Yeah, it looks like he's still digging for that second item as well.
Having the red ring is going to speed this seed up quite a bit. Not as much as having the any key would, but it still speeds it up.
Yeah, both these runners were already moving through pretty quickly, getting a lot of exploration done, getting into the dungeons, but yeah, that will make it even faster.
And hopefully we'll see some more dungeons soon. Well, that hint, I don't know if it's right or not, but it says to step over the water to get a heart container.
And it looks like the Hook is in level 1, as long as these are helpful hints, that is.
Well, could we possibly... What manhandle refers to level... Does manhandle refer to level 3?
Yes.
I think these are helpful hints, because that last one just said manhandle hides the wand, and we found the wand in level 3.
Yeah, so we either have helpful or mixed.
But that means we won't need that ladder.
That's unless we have an important item somewhere that's ladder blocked, which not looking like it.
But we're finally going to see the graveyard. And we find a money-making game, but jkoper says no to gambling. This is your PSA. Say no to gambling, like Link.
Alright, Leslie Pro just found level 8 on the south coast. The starting position tells me it's either first quest or shapes. Looking like first quest, so...
Well, Chad has a suspicion that 6, 7, and 8 are first quest.
Okay, level 6 is second quest. 1 through 6 will all be second quest on this flag set, with the way this started. And then, yes, level 8, if... depending on what it is, we'll see here, 7, 8, and 9 will all be the same.
But... did you see that what that old man said?
No, I missed it.
It says the entrance to death lays in the... I got entrance of death, and I can't remember. So we'll see it real soon when jkoper passes through. Yeah, there it is.
Deadwoods.
So Ganon is potentially hiding out in the Deadwoods tonight. So, with the Deadwoods being the entrance to death, are the Deadwoods purgatory then?
Hard to say, they are already dead.
But purgatory is where the dead souls wait, or go.
Yeah, it's, I don't know much about the different circles with that, so...
Neither do I, but it's fun to speculate. But that manhandler was being quite the nasty little bugger.
Looking at this layout, both of them going through, I'm almost certain this is first quest level 8, so 7, 8, and 9 are all going to be first quest.
We have an indication that the hints are either mixed or helpful due to jkoper having found the wand in level 3. And what did that hint say about the raft?
Yeah, so, potentially we have the raft as our coast item here.
We also said something about step over water to get a heart container.
That's true.
I mean, having to step over water to get the raft, this just makes it even more useful than normal, because it's not even doing its job.
Yeah, if you can walk on water, why use a raft?
My point! Again, as the raft should just be firewood. Or you could just make wooden arrows out of it, chisel them stakes down.
Yeah, it's better than buying them.
And a lot cheaper, too. But this Gleeok is being a pain.
And looking at that manhandler they had, just a minute ago. We definitely have a hit point shuffle on the bosses because that manhandler rolled up. And so far, Leslie Pro has found 2 heart containers in here, I believe.
Hey, this means we have a chance at seeing Mags tonight with the amount of health the seed has been given. Well, that is if the muggers don't take any back.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen a mugger yet either.
But we have a power bracelet.
That is a good find for jkoper. We still are missing quite a few dungeons, so having a mixed quest overworld, there's quite a few potential spots for that power bracelet.
So we have potential power bracelet blocks. And Leslie is now picking up that power bracelet, following very closely behind. Right now, it's just going to be a race to the Triforce.
Yeah, both these runners are neck and neck in level 8, equal on Triforces. jkoper, having found the white sword item, gives him a little bit of an advantage right now, but we're still very early, so hard to tell.
But that white sword item is very, very required.
Very much so.
Now, if only we had a bow.
Ooh, I wonder if the bow's going to be something blocked in level 9 or just really hard to get to.
I don't know. I mean, part of me thinks the seed is trying to communicate something with the amount of gomas we've seen in this level 8. But then again, who knows?
And Chet just realizing, before I did, jkoper finally found his sword.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
He was going so long with that wand, I didn't even notice.
But there's a lot of gomas here.
Yeah, the gomas are...
Leslie wins, try to find a bomb hole. Only to get rewarded with a Gleok.
Yeah, jkoper went into this room and just said nope and hurried up and got out, I think. I know he did with one of these Gleoks anyways.
Speaking of jkoper and getting out, that's exactly what jkoper did to level 8.
Yeah, it looks like he cleared out enough of it, decided might be blocked by either Goma or ladder, and got out of there till he gets better equipped.
I was just going to laugh heartily if it was in that ropes room, but apparently it most likely is ladder blocked.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Leslie Pro. Hopefully it doesn't waste too much time trying to dig it out.
Is it just me, or have we seen that hint before?
I don't remember.
We saw that hint before for the Dead Woods. That is the second time that hint has come up. Ooh, and we're gonna see our coast item! I was right! It was a heart container!
You got it.
So that means... is the raft... the raft can't be blocked by itself, can it?
No, if that was a helpful hint, then that means the raft is ladder blocked in a level.
Well, I can guess you say the raft is left stranded. But hopefully with this power bracelet, we're going to see these power bracelet blocks, and maybe we'll find something right here. Nope, just another mugger.
Yep, and jkoper hurrying up and going through as many of the power bracelet checks as he can.
At least I won't have to speak to my therapist about the raft being in logic.
Yeah, and if that was helpful, one of those two bomb holes that jkoper just went by but couldn't get into could also be in a level in one of those.
How many power bracelet spots do we have left?
Let's see. It looks like jkoper got through the first handful. I believe we have 3 left. 4.
And then take all of our hopes and dreams onto the recorder. And Leslie is probably going to be sweating a little bit, seeing that wand just laying there for free on the floor in level 3.
And just had that little moment of, oh no, I just wasted a key to check out the last remnants of Triforce that I don't need.
Well, there's still one more item in here. Or did we check if there was a heart container earlier?
I don't believe either of them has gone through to dig out the other item yet, so we shall find out.
Well, at least the combat is not too bad. With everything being practically 0 HP except the bosses, and we have the red ring. Easy win. And while PowerPoint mode is going on then, we're going to be seeing more of this level 3 and hopefully the end. Oh, yep, there's that container and level 3 is gone.
Yep, and jkoper was playing it safe earlier, getting the meat, probably figuring there was going to be a meat block in there, but didn't end up needing it.
Where did jkoper stumble into this level 5?
I think this might be the graveyard push block.
Okay. We're getting some progress here.
And this second quest, level 5, is a fun one. Oh, he quickly found the item, and it's the ladder. That's a huge find for jkoper right now.
That is a huge find, and I'm surprised Leslie has not stumbled upon that white sword item yet.
Yeah, that's that part of Death Mountain he just hasn't gotten to yet. Hopefully gets there soon, or not too late.
Yeah, so won't spend that money on wooden arrows that are just not going to be needed. Spend it on meat, or even refill your body count.
Alright, and one of our hints was correct. Level 5 having the magic boomerang on the floor, as jkoper in the next room finds his Triforce.
Hey, do you know what this means? The hints are helpful.
Yeah, it is appearing that way.
Huh. Who knew the people of Hyrule can be so helpful every once in a while?
Yeah, I haven't seen too many like this so far in this tournament.
So, we haven't located level 1 or level 7. What's the status on level 4?
I don't believe we've seen that one either. As jkoper gets through to these river spots, we'll see if we got a level in here. Ooh, we have level 4. That answers your question right there.
So it's just level 1 and level 7 that are and level 9 that are missing in action.
Yeah, and with what they've gone through in the Deadwoods, it's looking like level 9 might be recorder blocked in one of those spots.
That is a high likelihood given the overworld locations left. And I think Leslie is going to make a play for Mag soon.
Yeah, that's very possible.
I mean, he has a really high shot of picking it up right now. While on the other hand, we're seeing more exploration on this level floor. I wonder what our item in here is going to be.
Yeah, with this being second quest level 4, we have 3 items, 2 staircase items and 1 floor item. So be curious to see what jkoper can find.
You know, this seat has been really, really nice.
Yeah, it's been very friendly so far to both runners. Few missteps here and there, but it's going smoothly.
And we see some more bubbles in Wallmasters in level 4. So I don't think Wallmasters are pretty bad in 2D. It's when they get to 3D that they suck. Just as much as that Dig Dogger.
Yeah, that's never fun. And also a room like that in level 4, I always have the unfortunate luck of bubbles putting me into a Wallmaster, but jkoper was able to dodge and avoided that fate.
So we've not seen any Dark Nuts or Wizrobe so far.
No, and that gives me hope for a lot of them in level 9.
They've been suspiciously quiet. But we are seeing more and more quick work of this. Oh, we have a mugger, and look, and we can pay the toll.
Yeah, that's our first mugger, and it looked pretty vanilla.
Gleok lurks with the bow. Well, we know that's not in level 9 now.
Yeah, not in level 9, but with helpful hints, jkoper is in the right level for that bow. As he finds it.
I don't know whether to say would I consider that hint useless or not useless.
Yeah, I think everything has been true so far, and I think the only one we still have to prove out is level 9 if it's in the Deadwoods.
But it's sub 45, and jkoper's hit go mode.
Yeah, he's definitely in position right now to turn on the afterburners and get going. Only thing he's missing that he's probably going to need is the recorder.
So I will say Leslie here has picked up his ladder, and hopefully this will get him accelerating closer to go mode. But there's the Dark Nuts!
Yeah, this is definitely still anybody's game, especially without having found level 7 or 9 yet, or level 1 as well. Alright, with that, Leslie Pro finished off his level 5, got everything out of there, and time to move on to the next.
And we're maybe gonna find level 9 pretty soon.
Yeah, Leslie Pro is heading in the right direction to get those silver arrows, so we'll see here if he gets them. And instead decides to get into the any roads, and it's heading over deeper into Death Mountain to get these last few spots.
And for those wondering, yes, both runners have seen the magical sword, and Leslie, I think, is probably if Leslie doesn't feel like he's extremely behind, is probably going to go out of the way and grab it.
Yeah, right now I think Leslie's just hurrying up trying to find the Leslie's levels, get his bow, get his silvers, try to figure out where everything's at.
It looks like I think we're most likely recorder blocked.
Yeah, a good chunk of this overworld is taken care of. We just have mostly our recorder blocks and our raft blocks.
I think this dungeon has a possible recorder block.
And Leslie's probably breathing a little sigh of relief right now finding those silvers.
We're probably not feeling too well if finding them this late on White Sword.
Yeah, that can be a catch-22 for sure. You never know what to think or where your opponent stands on that.
Hopefully this likes a spark of urgency.
Ooh, and I think that was the recorder on jkoper's screen as well.
I did not see that. I just saw a triangle. But level 4 is apparently loaded tonight.
It sure is.
And that Triforce was ladder blocks. We know ladder is guaranteed to be required.
Yeah,
apparently,
go ahead.
My suspicions were unfounded on the Dig Dogger, and for that, I will give an apology. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize.
But oh no, but Leslie staying away from this level 4 and not being able to go and dig it is just making the gap further and further from these runners.
And it looks like the recorder doesn't take them to the unbeaten dungeons. Instead, it looks like the vanilla beaten dungeons.
Well, hopefully we'll be seeing level 1 soon, since that's the only level besides level 9 that we haven't really located, but we know where level 9 is. I think, yeah.
Ooh, interesting move on jkoper's part coming back in now. Looks like it was just part of the routing, but definitely gonna go back in and try to get this Triforce out of 8. He has both the ladder and the bow and silvers, so he's positioned to be able to get it.
Yeah, and jkoper's practically flying through this seed.
Yeah, unfortunately for Leslie, right now the gap is getting larger, but with the locations of 1 and 7, I should say 7 mainly, that can be a difficult dungeon to clear out and could lose jkoper a little bit of time here in the search.
Do you know what? This is one of the faster seeds I've seen in the random percent. I think the fastest one I've seen is like a 30-minute clear or something, or maybe I'm thinking of different tournament flags.
It's a possibility. If everything rolls in your favor, it can definitely go quickly.
It was a long, long time ago, back in 2019, 2020, before the world knew the plague was upon them, and before the Dorito was picked up by jkoper in 48 minutes and 35 seconds.
Wait, there was a world before the plague?
Yeah, I know. It was great. We didn't have to wear masks. Everything was going so well. And Leslie just is in the wrong dungeon to dig, and I'm just wondering why he's here. Did he miss mark on his tracker about getting all the items out of here? Because he has the red ring candle and Triforce. So maybe there's just a little brain freeze on his part.
Yeah, I'm thinking either a little bit of a brain freeze or... Okay, he just realized now.
But eventually we're gonna head to level 1 or level 7. Keyword is eventually.
Yeah, with jkoper having checked, I believe, all the power bracelet spots, he's now moving on to checking all the recorder spots.
Leslie's gonna have a sinking feeling when he stumbles upon both a loaded bow and recorder in this level 4.
Yeah, it's either going to be a great feeling thinking he's ahead, or it's going to be a sinking feeling going, oh no, I'm way behind. As jkoper found level 7 in the East Deadwoods recorder spot.
Do you know what I'm huffing for? So the raft will never come into existence. Is that it is in level 9.
That's a possibility. And we potentially have 3 different dungeons recorder blocked. We know 7 is, 9 probably is, and we still have yet to find level 1, as jkoper finds the any key in level 7.
jkoper is loaded to the 9s.
Yeah, he's breezing right through, that's for sure.
All he needs is a magical sword, and then he'll be fully decked out.
Yeah, and I don't think jkoper's going to worry about the magical sword. You know, all the enemies being 0 hit points, he's very proficient with combat, so I don't think he's very concerned.
I know, but for the memes. You can never forget for the memes. Unless you're in a series, unless jkoper thinks Leslie is straight behind him.
Yeah, it's I think the biggest benefit right now would be with the bosses and potentially not having a 0 hit point Ganon. It can make that fight go quicker, and having the extra bosses, it also helps.
Well, the sword of Damocles is swinging. Oh, I didn't even realize. I blinked and jkoper's on level 7.
Yep.
That's just how fast he's going. It's a blink and you'll miss it. To be honest, as long as this Triforce isn't pesky and level 1 isn't too much of a pain to find, we could possibly sub, and jkoper is really fast and level 9 cooperates. Maybe it could be a sub 1 hour seed, or maybe more likely sub 1 hour 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's definitely still a good potential for a sub hour seed. Definitely going to need a little bit of luck to have that, but it's definitely possible.
But still, that any key is really nice to find. The only thing I'd be even happier with is having enough rupees to afford a potential bomb upgrade.
Yeah, it's bomb upgrades are always nice. With 7 through 9 being first quests, they won't have to worry about it too awful much, thankfully.
You know, Manhandle has been showing up an awful lot this season.
Yeah, and even better, they're super handless.
I guess you can say they got a handle on this seed. we've gotten to that phase where I don't even get groans or acknowledgements. Oh, the woe and pity.
Oh, it's alright. I was just looking over as Leslie Pro found his bow, so.
But that hint's gonna be useless for Leslie. If I wasn't so worried about bomb management, I'd be bombing that old man when I see him.
Yeah. And unfortunately for Leslie, having a little trouble with that block clip getting in there. And, well, we found the raft. It's in level 4.
Oh! No! I'm not acknowledging its existence. Nope. That item is just a pile of 6.
Yeah, it's, however, that raft find could be a huge benefit for Leslie right now. As jkoper finishes up level 7, if level 1 is raft blocked, then that could really set jkoper back quite a bit.
If level 1 is raft blocked, I'll eat all my snacks in one sitting. Or I'll chug a can of Coke Zero. The better potion.
Yeah, if only there was a potion with, you know, that silver and black label with the red.
Now that's something I gotta consider. Are the potions in Zelda considered 0 calories?
I'm gonna say yes, because Link's always very thin. Alright, Leslie Pro just got his Triforce out of level 4. Now, he's going to check out that recorder, see if it takes him to an unbeaten dungeon, and he's going to find out that it doesn't. But, going through here, having the raft, I feel he might head up to that raft spot here on the East Coast.
Looks like he's gonna be sailing away, setting an open course on the Virgin Sea.
And I also believe jkoper hasn't checked this recorder spot yet either.
But we are running out of spots.
Nope, just a secret with full wallet.
And here we are in the graveyard.
And, Leslie Pro going through doing all of his recorder checks here in the East. Gonna find out the news, not really much here, so see where he goes next.
Well, for Leslie's sake, he better pray that one is not recorder blocked, but raft blocked.
Yeah, right now that will be to his biggest benefit.
Apparently we're not supposed to spend our rupees in one place.
No, it doesn't look like it, especially on Leslie Pro's side, having almost a full wallet.
Well, I think jkoper is gonna go pick up the mags for shits and giggles right now.
No, I think he's just checking this recorder spot here. Or maybe he isn't. Going back into level 3, probably looking for that raft.
The raft's in level 4.
Yeah, I don't think jkoper got the heart container out of here, so doing the check can get through this one pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean, this dungeon is pretty small compared to something like 7 or 8.
And in a matter of about 20 seconds, found that heart container, got it, and getting out of dodge. It looks like jkoper is taking a moment to ponder where to go next.
Well, so much for a 105 seed. I clearly jinxed it.
Alright, after thinking long and hard, looks like he's on the move. See where he goes to next.
That is the mystery.
And there's our level 9.
Yeah, there's level 9 in the Deadwoods. Aha! Aha! And jkoper is back into level 4 and is gonna go to the raft spots. Ew! The raft being useful? That's such a foreign concept.
Yeah, it's. I am surprised though that neither runner, seeing as they know this goes to vanilla beaten dungeons, neither of them has checked the vanilla 4 spot using the recorder.
That is true. Though I'm just still in shock and disgust that the raft is actually gonna. Well, the raft's just gonna leave you and dump you on a beach. And it's not gonna leave you with nothing. It actually is gonna pay some alimony tonight.
Yeah, and I had that wrong. That the recorder's going to the unbeaten vanilla, not the beaten.
I can't even. Oh! Good, Leslie! You know the superior product.
Alright, jkoper got through that 4 pretty quickly to get to that raft, so gonna get out of there and go check his raft spots.
Well, this could be quite close if level 9 is really nasty, the jkoper.
Yep, and Leslie Pro finds level 7, so gonna see how quickly he can manage to get through.
I'd like to get in and get out, but that's gonna be not so fast.
Alright, we have our first draft check of the seed over in the Take Any for vanilla, and it's level 1.
There's only so many times the raft could be firewood. But even then, I mean, it's easier just to carry it around as firewood and light it on fire.
Well, after they do a little sailing, they can set it on fire, burn it.
But it's like fate just wanted the raft and the book to kind of switch their fate destinies this seed, because apparently the book is useless. Not even providing maps. We can already understand the locals. So it's just a book.
Yep, and I don't even think jkoper meant to pick it up. It was just right inside of that room in the bomb hole, and he walked right into it.
Well, I guess you can say that was a Y book.
Or a Wyuk.
Or an oh no. But this level 1 is small, compact, and easy to get through. Wait, did Leslie not pick up that Triforce and is just leaving level 7?
I'm not sure.
Why? I'm just a bit confused by this play. Oh! Thank you, chat. He's taking the walk of shame.
Oh, doing a little bit of bomb farming.
Dang bombs! If only we could carry more.
Yeah, that level 7 was pretty bomb intensive, watching jkoper go through it, so I can definitely see why he ran out. Looks like Leslie's gonna dip back in, dip back out, and try to farm these blue Lionels a little more.
Yeah, and maybe get some bombs, not have to walk very far away for a shop.
I tried opening up a bomb hole down, but that didn't work. And that level 1, we did see our first Wizrobes of the night.
Not very long. It's like they wanted to just hide tonight. Or maybe they're taking the night off on a smoke break.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, all enemies need a smoke break. We haven't seen any pose boys. Are they also off the rotation tonight? Ganon really is letting the security go down.
Yeah, nobody has a life, or any life, I should say. And yeah, the big boys all went home.
Do you think he's even paying them wages? Or workers' comp? For getting hurt on the job?
I don't know, but I bet he treats them like a pig, though.
And Leslie had to take that walk of shame even further just to get the bombs.
And unfortunately, gonna have a pretty long trek back to 7. Looks like he's also going to a couple other spots here, too.
And with that, 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 30 seconds, we have entered level 9. And tell our audience what the heck we're going to be looking for.
We're going to be looking for 2 things, a roar and a door. If we hear a roar, that means the player is 1 room away from Ganon. And if we see a shutter door, a single one in the room that doesn't open after the enemies are cleared, that means that is the room Zelda's in.
Well, looks like the Wizrobes didn't have the night off. They were just in the VIP lounge.
Yeah. Oh, apparently jkoper also found Ganon.
I can't see anything because his screen is frozen on my end.
Yeah, looks like it's just a few rooms in, too. Up 2 or 3 rooms and over 1.
If only PowerPoint mode wasn't on. Oh, there we go. Back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah, and we have bacon, we just didn't see it.
The bacon cooks so fast that we didn't even get to see a burn.
Yeah, I guess the bacon was extra fatty tonight.
So now we just need Zelda.
And jkoper's making quick work of any of these enemies here, just trying to get through as quick as possible right now. I know at this point in the race, no matter how far ahead you are, you always feel like you're behind.
Well, it's not over until .gg says it so.
That's right.
And chat, yes, we can conclude by process of elimination that our white sword is in level 9.
That's right. Looks like a white sword and a heart container. Yeah, there is possibility level 7 as well. I don't think we saw the floor item in there.
Oh, yeah, right. But where is Zelda hiding? You know, we didn't even see if Ganon's room was like his vanilla boss room, and if the possibility of Zelda only locked by an entrance from itself.
The little bit I saw was Ganon's room was a desert room, so we probably don't have the vanilla princess room.
Okay, but Leslie is collecting Triforces and still, if this Zelda is being a pain to find, can make a comeback and get in this race. It is not over yet.
That's right, it's not over until the princess sings. Oh, speaking of which, she's singing. Everybody get your GGs out for jkoper, finishing in an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 14 seconds.
Trogdor! Trogdor!
I think it's safe to say he burninated that seed.
Yeah, and Leslie is going to continue finishing up this seed. Probably won't take too long now that he has a grip on everything.
Yeah, it looks like Leslie mismarked a little bit, trying to find that level 7 again.
So apparently a reporter song was from Final Fantasy VI. The what song from Final Fantasy VI?
I think the name was Cyan. I'm not sure which song that is, though.
To be honest, I enjoy Dancing Mad, because that is a masterpiece. Well, looks like we got our answer. The white sword is in 9 with the heart being in 7. So we're gonna see more of this level 7 and hopefully break through.
Yeah, unfortunately for Leslie tonight, just the randomization didn't fall in his favor as well as it did for jkoper, but still definitely a hard-fought match and still going, so we'll see how quickly he can finish this up.
And he's still on good pace for a great time. Do we know if our winner tonight, jkoper, is going to come in for an interview?
Not sure, but asking him right now to see. And back over to Leslie Pro. Looks like this level 7's just giving him a few fits on trying to find that Triforce.
Well, level 7 has a reputation, and it can get to your head.
That's sure. For sure. Joining us in the booth right now is tonight's winner, jkoper. GG's.
Hey, thank you. Thanks.
So, what were your thoughts on this seed? Definitely looked like routing and everything went really well for you. The 0 hit points helped out a lot, make combat nice and quick. What'd you think of it?
Yeah. If this weren't a 0 HP seed, it might have been pretty rough, perhaps. The force double duplicate was funny, and having to go back into 4 for the raft was a little frustrating. I was getting worried as I ran out of recorder spots, and then I had a few spots left, and I honestly was concerned about where the raft was going to be. And thankfully, it was basically in the first place that. Well, I went to 3 first, I think, and then 4. So.
Yeah, we saw you put pause there a little bit after doing your second dive into 3, and you definitely made the right call immediately after that, though, going back into 4.
Yeah, one problem was that I didn't write down 4 on my map, and I just thought back. I was thinking, do I need to watch my VOD? And then I was remembering how significant it was when I found it, and trying to think, noticing that I didn't have a dungeon marked on the river in my on my map, so there must have been something in there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Question in my chat is, did you forget the step of the water to find the raft hint? Yes, I did. Because you know how those hints are. It's really hard to to make a note of them when they could mean very little, you know. But I should have considered that. I didn't. Who would think that a step of the water hint would actually be important? But yeah, it would have been. Yeah, if I would have thought about that, I probably would have gone back into 4 first. But just trying to go as fast as I can in the game.
Well, we were able to determine what, like, after you picking up that wand from 3, and with some of the presence of hints and the various hints you bought from the shop, we were able to determine that hints were mixed or helpful, but eventually that got confirmed to be helpful hints tonight.
Right, it sure seemed like helpful hints. I didn't see anything that was false. So, yeah, like I knew that 9 was almost certain in the Deadwoods, and then when I got the recorder, felt pretty good about that. So, just cleared a lot of dungeons and all the overworld except for that one raft spot. But whatever. That could have gone a lot worse for sure. When you get down to needing to dig every corner of a dungeon for an item, and it gets hard to keep track of where you've been, then it gets really stressful. So this was had the raft not been there, then it would have been even worse. So
yeah, this was one of those having to double dip several dungeons, doing almost a full clear of the overworld, but still getting out in an hour 10 minutes is very impressive.
Yeah, like I said, the
So
0
chat
hit
has a
point
question
enemies
for
helps
you.
a lot. Yeah.
Our chat wants to know if you like the bow hint for 4 in level 4.
Oh yeah, that was pretty silly for sure. I love helpful hints, but that wasn't exactly the most helpful in the world. Like 2 rooms away from the bow too. So a hint for the bow in 4. It was nice when I found it. I was not upset when I found it. But then you're like, oh, that doesn't help me at all. So yeah.
Ironically, Leslie found his bow without even getting the hint.
Oh, he never found the hint?
Yeah, I don't think he did, and he got through, got all 3 of the items out of 4 in his first dive. It definitely helped him catch up, but I think at that point you were blazing through everything so fast it was almost impossible to catch up.
Well, thank you guys so much for the commentary and restream, and GG to Leslie. I have another race in 5 minutes, so I'm gonna get ready for that. So, thanks.
All right. Yeah, thank you for joining us, and GG's.
Thanks again.
GG's.
All right, and with that, Leslie Pro is now in level 9. I think he's pretty much right next to Ganon, so getting ready to get in there and make some bacon. It's moving around. I don't have much in the way of audio, but looks like you heard that roar. So.
Yeah, we're gonna see the Ganon be bacon bits very soon.
All right, and for the second time tonight, and the first time we get to see, here's Ganon.
Aw man, no 0 HP Ganon tonight, but we got crispy bacon bits to go with that Dorito.
Yes, we do, and Leslie Pro had a nice stun lock there, and just has to find the princess now.
The princess's room wasn't too far from here.
Yeah, I was trying to remember, and I don't remember where she was at. And Leslie Pro going through, clearing out the rooms, just hoping for a compass drop on it.
And through more level 9 we go.
Alright, we're kind of getting forced into a staircase there, and heading back to where he was just previously. And also doing a good job of dodging those whiz robes going through that room, along with the bubbles, and making his way in just a little further now.
Yeah, almost there.
Seeing all these key drops, I'm sure he's just hoping for that compass to pop up.
A compass would be nice. Oh! Okay. It's time for a Link to the Past.
We're randomizing our randomizers tonight.
So I think jkoper accidentally skipped over a generation.
Yeah, he forgot Zelda 2. And looks like, I believe Leslie's making his way a little closer to the princess now, so hoping to find her soon.
Too bad the princess is... Well, at least the princess isn't in another castle.
At least we hope not. And unfortunately finding the shoot room from the other side that he had already visited. Looks like that was a dead end, so heading back and gonna try to get around somehow.
Oh, I did make a promise to chat earlier that if the rat was useful, I'd eat. Since I don't have a hat to eat, I ate my snack. And that's just what I did.
And I'm sure it tasted better than it would have.
Oh shoot. It's like the seed just does not want to end.
Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes, no matter how simple a path something is, if you zig when you should have zagged, it just takes you in a completely wrong direction. But inching closer and closer towards the princess right now.
Level 9 strikes again.
Still not a slow 9. I believe he's only been in here about 6 minutes so far, and making good headway. And there... Oh, nope. I thought that was Princess real quick there.
Nope, just a map check. So, do you want to tell our viewers about what else is out there for this tournament?
Sure, we have a lot for this tournament. Right now we are in week 2 of our Swiss rounds, which is 5 weeks. Oh, Leslie Pro just found Princess, so everybody get your GGs out for him. And coming up with this tournament, we have quite a few matches the rest of the week as well. We'll try to get Leslie Pro in here and see if he wants to give an interview. All right, welcome to the booth, Leslie Pro. GG's.
GG. I knew I was in for a rather uphill battle because jkoper is one of the best at this game. I just didn't, unfortunately, had some bad luck with the overworld and spending too long in level 8.
Yeah, I think you said it best. You had a little bit of bad luck, and unfortunately, when that happens against somebody like jkoper, it's really hard to overcome. But either way, you played very well tonight. What'd you think of the seed elsewise?
A rather interesting chain reaction seed, because another thing I took too long and well, here's the thing. Once I got the power bracelet out of 8, I should have left in hindsight, because that opened up the ladder in 5, which, with a mixed overworld leaning more towards the second quest side of the locations, you definitely needed that ladder for dungeons, and that's what held up level 4. That's what held up not 1, not 2, but 3 required items, and sorry, K-Tap, the raft was actually needed for something this time, but not a whole heck of a lot, as usual.
I know. The raft can't hurt me anymore. The seed is finished.
Yeah, she was hopeful it wasn't, but it was, and we had quite a few blocked dungeons, which was fun to see in this seed. I'm sure it was frustrating for you guys, but either way, it was a great race to watch tonight.
Oh, I believe it, and there's more to come because this is a packed Tuesday night, that's for sure. There is on SpeedGaming Prime a matchup between Shaddy and Truant Gamer at 11, I believe. That's one I'm going to catch before bed tonight for sure, because that's a matchup of two very quality opponents, and I might run into one of them next week at 1-1. Who knows? The wheel, well, the wheel can be cruel and it can be kind, but that's for Sunday.
At least it ain't broke no more.
Oh, I hope. I hope it ain't broke, although I will admit that was kind for. I've seen a number of different things break technology-wise, like I was at the first Throne Controllers Live where one of the laptops had the blue screen of death incident, so I've seen that happen live, and that can cause some problems. By the way, of the hints, were there any mixed hints at all? Because with the hints, I didn't see any, so I was like, is it helpful? Is it deceptive?
It was helpful. And there was a hint about the bow being in level 4.
I figured 4 had to be the place to be because at that point I had nowhere else to go, so I figured at least one of the 2 remaining overworld block items were there. I didn't think everything I was going to need was going to be there. Although finding the any key out of 7 was nice, I would have liked some bombs because that level 7 apparently doesn't know what a door is.
Yeah, level 7 was very bomby tonight.
Yeah, I never found a bomb upgrade either.
I believe jkoper came across both of them, but didn't have the money to buy them, so not sure what kind of an upgrade it was. Definitely wasn't vanilla price, though.
Interesting. One might have helped in that regard, but at the end of the day, it's all part of the learning experience, and I swear each time I play this, I've been getting a little bit better and better with a mistake to clean up here and there. I know what they are this time. It's overworld-related stuff. In fact, I full cleared this overworld save for one spot south of the second quest push block. That's how thorough I was in exploring this overworld.
Believe it or not, jkoper only had one spot left as well.
Yeah, with how many items were required to get into dungeons, because we had a power bracelet block dungeon, we had a ladder block dungeon, we had a recorder block dungeon, we had a raft block dungeon. We basically had it all other than the oops, all dungeons blocked by some other item, but that would just be cruel and unusual. Oh yeah, 9 was blocked too by recorder.
Yeah, it was a total of 5 dungeons that were overworld blocked, which on our end it was fun to see. On your end, I'm sure it was really frustrating.
It was an experience, to put it that way.
Yeah, it just shows how this random percent can be, how unimportant something might seem in other flag sets. You never know what you're going to get with this.
True that. Unfortunately, book useless in this one because it was right in my way in level 1. It was just doing what it usually does. Ah well. It is what it is.
Yeah, jkoper got Y booked as well.
Yep. There was no avoiding it, especially with how level 1 was laid out. Basically, I felt as though you had to take the stairs to get to the Triforce.
Yeah, I think you did have to. I want to say jkoper did as well, so yeah, that was very possibly stair blocked.
All in all, I still feel good about how I played, even though obviously not the result I would have hoped for, or not as close as I would have hoped for, but then again, I'm getting closer every week, I feel. I just need to pick up a few things here and there, like I'll admit, not knowing how to screen scroll, I think this is a matchup where that would have actually helped, but it wasn't totally the be-all, end-all, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, that start screen, gross, because it makes it harder to go west.
Yeah, it definitely will slow you down being on that one.
Yeah, not as bad as the southwest corner, but it's bad enough in its own way.
That's very true, and think. Sorry, just checking something real quick.
You have a match going on SpeedGaming 4 right now.
Yep, that's what I was looking. Right now, there's a match on SpeedGaming 4 ongoing. That one is Chess Jerk versus Kennedy J. And also Z1 Randomizer has a race going on, which is Mako 71 versus Sci-Town. We also have a race coming up at 11 o'clock on SpeedGaming Prime, and that is Truant Gamer versus Shaddy, so definitely a full schedule tonight.
Yeah, it just so happened that a lot of us happen to be available on this night to get our races in.
And with that, I'd like to take the time to let's thank first our runners for giving us a wonderful race to watch. I'd like to thank our tracker, Camion, for being our eyes where we can't see and keeping track of everything in Hyrule, because Hyrule is pretty chaotic. I'd like to thank you, jkoper, Sausage Link, for being my co-coms. And most of all, you, chat, for showing up on the journey and cheering us all along.
That's right. Thank you to everybody racing, working this, and in the chat watching. If it wasn't for everybody doing this, we wouldn't have these restreams. We wouldn't have this fun. It's much appreciated all the way around.
Absolutely. This is always a lot of fun to partake in. Win or lose.
That's right, and it's definitely been great watching you improve over time, Leslie, and GG's again tonight. You were up against one of the best, and you definitely showed up. The time may not show it, but you did.
I appreciate that, because that's the big thing in life. Win or lose, you gotta show up. Because if you don't show up, you're missing the largest and most important part of the whole equation, is showing up.
That's right. Show up and have fun, and obviously you have a ton of fun with this, as do I, and I think that just makes the experience better for everybody.
Oh,
With that,
for sure.
We're gonna close on up soon. Sausage, do you have any last words?
Nope, GG's to everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight, K-Tap. It's much appreciated. And thank you, K-Man.
And someone with power, that's a mod or something, is probably going to send you guys over to SpeedGaming 4. Send them our love. And good luck for them.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, GG's, and we'll see you next time.